to the outer limits. Revise my thoughts slow. Distortion in this present day, which way do I go? Not a question forever lasts, so I take the time and ask. Reminisce upon the bad decisions, altercations I'm concentrating on self. I had to do what's best for me. Slap ignorance in the face to properly put it in its place. But morality of life has got me caught in a position with the opposition of the world pressure me to commit sins. Looking at my future, for what's time to do what's right. 21 years of age, it's about time to behave and never be afraid of what the future might bring. My eyes are set on certain goals, but I'm feeling reality sting. I mean, living in today's world, I'm facing tribulations, not singling myself out on this never-ending equation. Forever seeking emancipation, and it will come one day. But as time keeps slipping, this music expressions motivate.
Deciding about sliding downward, upward, whose word shall lead me down the right path? Who will my epitaph discuss? The fuss over being right, I search in word to feel assured, but somewhere I am lost. The compass of this nightman shall frighten all who will lighten my hate towards the others, more than brothers of this different mind. I choose to bridge the gap. We drink the sap of the mother's tree. When will they all see the path I choose to follow? Leaves my earthly mother hollow, so I look back to return the favor. I saved her from near death, yet I have to move on. I choose just to exhale. Take a breath for a minute here. I see these near who are so dear. Let me take my pain away. It's inside, I can't decide who is here on my side, so I choose to die. I relax and lie down to hear this deafening sound. My head hits the cold ground. I sense the dark and wet dirt, putting an end to all my hurt. I decide
Esoteric animated into an underground animal, spitting flammable angle, your words are played charades. Dangling from pop serenades, I sit sip lemonade in the moonlight, an escapade. My fortune cookie, Confucius say, make wise decisions within inner recycle the center. Whenever you deliver or living a life clever, sever unusable ties that'll drag you or hold you back. Break from the weak shit, sip the light of enlightenment. Might bend it back, swallow that pride. With the fears collide, slide with your own path, you decide. The aftermath from where the underground class, with titans clash in my wrath. The path I walk, my shadow follows behind. Incline the level of understanding, microphone handling, words scattered blurs. I sit back and observe while you decide to get served. All MCs combined, 408 into one mind. Everyday situation, stating breakable bind. A dose, controllable flows bust. The Daysmen casually speak upon, we reach upon what you must. Enter into it in the walls of your mental. Realize the laws of actions are fundamental. Busting is instrumental. Blank page and a pencil. Look into the sky, your new moon is out. Shouting the words I feel. What SON's all about. What SON's all about.
Running headfirst into collision with vision, my last decision and choice was based on a voice hiding deep inside the vaults of my mind. The faults I might find seem to cancel itself out, unexpectedly correcting the directions of the perceptions seen negatively. It's this constant fight between man and earthly elements that disgust me to be a human being. I'm fuming and scheming, presuming I'm dreaming. Half the time I'm half asleep, half the time I'm barely blinking, sinking into an abyss of lifelessness and worthlessness. Dispersing the outlook of guilt, covering my innocence like a patchwork quilt. What I have built was soon destroyed. I'm a man now, no longer a boy. Employing rationalization and reasoning, reality season what is bland. There I stand in the stands of time, just only able to pantomime. I'm convinced that since I chose door number 1 over door number 3, what's in store for me is more than the human brain can handle accordingly. No time to dwell if I'm going to hell now. Only time will tell now. I'm spellbound of voices that what can happen if you make the wrong choice. If you make the wrong choice.
I recline and peer thought when my decisions are sought. I'm rebuttal to react, that's how my mind state was taught. At times I'm feeble-minded when it comes to bad decisions. Choices that weren't planned right, left alone all of the limelight. For example, analyze my analogy and feel my formality. Circulate what I'm speculating, this concept that I'm alleviating. Faulty choices are petty flaws, wise ones are flawless. Your gut instinct is your first call, your backbone is spineless. Only a mindless bastard will have no stability. Think before you speak, you crawl and walk, that's humanity. Live your life so live it upright, knowledge is priceless. The results come in the end when you're wisely decisive. Basically, I'm stating the third degree. Seriously, this ain't no joke, just a verse on the verge. Consider this the epitome of a word be served. The truth I display, and that's my word. Fortificated, that's my word.
I refuse to take part in the annihilation of the art. It's worth all the determination that I had to put into it, and why I decided to let go now and cave in due to excessive force. How in the world could I refuse my duty to serve while living neutral? Reusable body molds harbor future martyrs. Just another episode of the True Man Show. Raped via satellite. Tighten your bolts and close your windows. This is official police business. We're gonna have to ask you to come downtown and answer some questions. Social experiments conducted, changing greeting types. Prototype right cheek pack, infect your whole set. Most people don't even wash their hands between classes. Bacteria transferred, coming into contact with gum under your desk. tetanus tests used to administer sanctioned HIV, SAT tests for pilgrims never issued, legalized freedom for natives, whether it's casinos or peyote, FBI functioning to prohibit terrorism without searching domestic. Timothy McVeigh, another prime example of covering up a mistake. Make $1 million, just take a few hundred lives. Survive off lies. 20 years later, cherry tree shopping holds a lot less weight. So bitch slap Newt Gingrich the next time you see him in your state. Being forced to pay to stay in a free republic is the furthest thing from great. Retaliate.
Weakening my tolerance on this mystical journey. I'm slowly learning how things are not always as they appear. I find myself near individuality on this walkway. Where hell I've been walking all day before I come to this fork in the road. What a dramatic situation. I must choose a destination before dehydration sets in. I channel my thoughts as a whirlwind as I exit this world of sin and walk the path labeled higher learning. I've been yearning to better myself, so I choose a path where gold lies on the other side of the rainbow. I move this path slow. I see inmates executed on death row and teachers who complain about not receiving enough pay. So they teach in decisive ways. Just another way of revenge, I suppose. What a complex story. When I live amongst authority who can't seem to get it straight. They preach the teachings of silent hate, which seems to consume all of me. Overridden by technology, I move this path of choices which can leave you paranoid, unemployed, emotionally destroyed and abused. I stand just dazed and confused.
On these paths of drunken soil, treat them in recovery with chemicals needed. I've deleted these depleted traditional heretic viewpoints, performing false miracles that fumigate the joints, setting roadblocks on truth's runway. So it's our duty to extinguish the animosity with the eternal flame burning in the hearts to blend. Those who can partake, the other side is when you consume your real. Never forget to impart in. Thank wisdom for her attributes, which are more illustrious than the glutton kings, and the rubies embedded in the crowns of iniquity, built on sands that shifting, choices made in shadow shaded terrain, jaded the vein. Love to put a box twist on the creator's scroll, being birthed from the ink within the master's pain, making calculated decisions, using the inner gift to bring forth life or death, and swords precisely carved. After being in the burner to remove impurities and remnants of your childhood scars, ripping the meek apart. God has blessed these people in culture, faithfully bringing healing to our hearts. We are pathfinders, Old and New Testament reminders, B-boys, girls, craft writers, DJs, and anti-rhymers.
Trying to make the best of life, and so I'm testing waters, and I don't want to sink, which means I gotta think before I act upon decisions that I might just regret. And don't forget, cause some of the choices made can leave you belly up before you even have the chance to say, aw shucks. And from that point on, you're out of luck. But the result of my decision got the best of me. Only because you let it. See, you made your bed, now sleep in it. But it's uncomfortable and plus it hurts. But hey, who's to blame when it's your own actions that got you burnt? And of course, it's hard to point the finger in your own direction. Yeah, I know, live and learn.
Right about now, it's time to set the record straight. A lot of fools in this game is just second rate. Like, get real, how much money do you expect to make? Faking the funk and going out with that punk shit. I came to build with skills that's like phenomenal. I'm blowing up, let your sister and your mama know. Dissing critics who trying to make the drama grow. Silence them all and watch them fall like dominoes. I'm a pro looking down on you amateurs. I change the game and expand the parameters. Slamming your trunk with the jam of the month. Style Messiah on the beat, programming the funk with a gram of the skunk. Watch us rise like inflation. Today it's San Ho, tomorrow we take the nation. Dim is the name, one singular sensation, bringing you the shit guaranteed to be hit.
So damn